members of My Little Pony. All right, Mr. Peter New, we'll start with you.
Hello.
Introduce yourself and your characters to those who might not be initiated, like parents.
My name is Peter New. I play Big Macintosh, Applejack's older brother, as well as Dr. Monitor, Rarity's father, Atlas, little characters like that. Lifting baggages and stuff like that. So.
And Miss Michelle?
I'm Michelle Creber. I am the speaking voice of Apple Bloom and the singing voice of Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle.
My name's Andrea Libman, and I play Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy.
My name's Nicole Oliver, and I'm Princess Celestia Cheerly.
All right. And since I don't have my regular crew member arc, if you would take 1 and 3 up a little bit on the white dials. Just the white dials. Beautiful. Do you like it now?
Hello. A little bit better. Yeah, can you all hear me? Yeah, all right, good.
She's white dial number 1. Just bring that up a little bit more.
I'm white dial number 1.
There we go. Michelle, would you try yours one more time?
Hello?
Oh, no, that's working great. Okay.
Good? All right.
All right, now, here's the way it works. I've got him up here for an hour, and I'm the only one who gets to talk to him, unless you line up. Who wants to go first, or go second after I ask a question? So, what is it you like most about your characters? Let's start with on this end.
She's a princess. I guess, really, what else? I think about all the characters. I love all of their characters sometimes more than mine. They're just really wonderful. I mean, what do you guys think of the characters? What do you think of the show? That's what I like about my characters.
I love Pinkie's energy and how she can defy gravity and break the fourth wall. And I love Fluttershy's sweetness and how she's amazing with animals and how she's shy but still she overcomes her shyness and she's still a great friend.
What I like most about Apple Bloom is that, she's very, very relatable character. I mean, a lot of people don't know what they're going to do in life, and it's a journey, and, she goes down all those paths. And so Apple Bloom is a generally very sweet girl. She just, not quite sure what she wants to do with her life. And so she goes through a lot of great adventures, trying to figure that out with her best friends. And that's the most likable thing about Apple Bloom.
I'm just wondering if you could rephrase the question as a yes or no question for me, please.
Do you like your characters?
Yep.
And why?
I really like Big Macintosh because I like how sort of wise and stoic he is. I like that he can sort of sum up and frame an argument with a word, and I think that's gorgeous. So
He's very grounded.
yeah, really grounded.
Yeah. Just to keep this one,
Yeah,
calm.
he works with the land.
It's very, very much like real life, pretty much,
Yeah. Like me, a lot. Yeah. So.
Will any of you marry me?
Not me, I'm afraid. But thank you for asking.
Okay, that's one off. Okay.
What is your name and where are you from?
Gabe, and I'm from South Florida here.
Oh, no, sorry, Gabe. No, I don't know. Not going to happen.
Look, a moose.
I'm already married.
One more.
Thank you for the offer, but no thank you.
I'm 13, so,
So we'll just hold off for now.
I am Philip. I'm from South Florida also.
Hi, Philip.
My question, it might sound like an old question, but I'm going to try and make it a new question for you guys. The show has had a really unexpected audience in the older generation that have really taken to it because of the writing and everything. Has that affected, from what you guys can see, the creative process of making the newer seasons and newer episodes? Have they kept the older audience in mind, or has it still been aimed mostly at younger girls who want to buy the toys who don't have money, as opposed to us who want to buy all the toys and have all the money?
You know, did anyone ever watch the Flintstones or still watch the Flintstones? Right. So that was a great, great cartoon show for children, but families watched it. So a lot of the humor, there was a lot of little jokes that only adults could get. So I think the writing is very smart, very clever on the show, which is why, I mean, I love being a part of it. And the animation is gorgeous. So from an art perspective, it's wow. But the writing is, I think it appeals to everyone. The show is quite universal, which is why I think, look at this audience. This is a testament to the success of the show and the writing and everything else. So, yeah, it's just my opinion, but I think it covers all bases. There's something for everybody.
Yeah. Thanks.
How do you get your voice as Pinkie Pie? Well, I just got my picture and Thank you.
Best question yet.
Yup.
Hi there, I'm Amanda. I'm as well from South Florida. This is a little cliche, but what is the favorite line that your character has ever said? All of you, basically.
The question was, what is the favorite line that each of our characters has said? Mine is actually the episode where Applejack and Big Macintosh switch, and she says, "Yup, nope," and I tear a strip. I think that's. I thought that was great writing, and I really, really enjoyed doing it. Sis?
I think that one of my favorite lines is, what are you? Sweetie Belle says, "What are you, a chicken?" I go, "Scoot, scoot, scootaloo! Scoot, scoot, scootaloo!"
Give her time. And, you rock. Woohoo.
Kind of like when Celestia goes, "Discord." So it's kind of like some weird kind of comic book acknowledgement of the evil person. No, to my faithful students. And then for Cheerily, my favorite was the episode with Big Mac. It's nauseatingly, fantastically fun to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, this is a question for Andrea. I was wondering, in Fluttershy's voice, can you say, "Hey, hey, hey, stay out of my shed"?
Hey, 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 stay out of my shed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Oh my God, this is so good. Sorry. Okay.
Wait. Who are you? Where are you from?
I'm Callie, and I'm from Boca Raton. Okay. So, like, what's your favorite song from the show?
I like the Find a Pet song.
Oh my God, yeah. That's a great song. My favorite. Personally, one of my favorites is the Cutie Mark Crusader anthem, because we had a lot of fun recording that, Maddie and I, and she had to do all the screaming, and we had so much fun doing that, and it turned out to be a very funny song, where they're knocking down everything. It's very klutzy, and it's hilarious.
I like the Smile song.
I like the main title. The anthem.
Thank you.
This question goes to Celestia. How often and how many letters for Celestia do you get a day?
As Nicole or as Celestia?
Both.
Wow. A lot of my faithful students send me many, many letters, where they reveal a lot of personal things. That's sometimes overwhelming, often heartwarming, and always fun and humbling to read. And as the character, I mean, the letter thing's kind of trailing off a little bit this season, but I think it will be back. Celestia's, look, a moose, I can't tell you, there's so much I want to tell you, but I can't tell you things, it's so frustrating. Yeah, the letter, I love it. It's a wonderful device in the show, and as a person to receive those letters, it's great. So those who are writing me those letters, please keep them coming.
Thank you.
I got a question. What's your opinion? Have you ever noticed that some backup ponies are actually
Closer, please, to the microphone.
that are actually from fan people, like older fans? What's your opinion of all of you of the backup ponies from the creation?
So you're saying that the background ponies, like the extras, as you were in the cartoon, are actually from fan art? Is that what you were saying? Some are. Well,
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't know about that, but I can comment on the fan art. The fan art is outstanding. So for them to perhaps pay homage, if they do, to all the work that you guys are doing, I think that's a lovely compliment.
Like derpy hooves.
Yeah, I think I know where you're going with this. There were some background characters that were just supposed to be extras.
Yeah.
And the fans named them.
Oh, right.
Like
Oh, yeah.
Derpy,
Yeah.
which apparently was picked by fans. And then somehow the writing staff and the artists caught on to this and played into it.
Yeah.
Is there an around the office story you could tell us that kind of expands on this urban legend?
All that is a surprise for us because in the script it'll say Pony 1, Pony 2, and then when we get to see the show finally, which is usually about a year after we record it, it's just a wonderful surprise, and then we find out about it with all of you, and it's awesome. Like, it's a fun.
Go ahead.
I got mine though. I mean, there once was a pony in a script, and it was called DJ Pony. Just DJ Pony, and now you know her as Vinyl Scratch. So.
Now, what we're imagining is, so you do season 1 and it goes out and it airs, and then when you go back to do season 2 or 3, there's got to be somebody in the office that went, that one? That's the one they liked? Okay, we need more Derpy.
You never know what's going to happen when you create something and it goes out there. I mean, look at how this show has just touched so many different people. I think when that was created, nobody would ever have thought of the reach of the show. But we're all very thankful and blown away by it. We don't hear the creators, we don't hear all the little urban legends and stuff. No, but we do, sometimes some of these characters do get names. So, maybe, I think I did a pony that was a snooty pony in season 1, and she came back again near Cadence, and she had a name. So, they sometimes, and maybe she'll be back in season 3 with a couple of paragraphs, and maybe she'll have her own, show in 2 years, who knows. But I think the creators are smart enough, at least the writers are clever enough. They're in touch with the fan base. They know what's happening. A lot of the fans send artwork to them, and so these people's creations are these people's creations. But there's a nice synergy, I think, back and forth where they try and write for the fans as much as the fans take things and you go off and create all these wonderful things on your own. It's so wonderful.
And something to remember too is that the show is made in different offices, essentially, right? We record in a studio, which is very contained, and they write in a different city, and they animate in a different spot, and so everything is happening different. I met my first animators for this show at a convention in Seattle. I didn't meet them until a con. So
see, that's something we wouldn't have imagined. We assume it's an office building,
Yeah.
Writers on one floor, artists on another, recording.
And I met the animators when we did the voiceover for the DVD for season 1, when we did the commentary. That was really the first time where we spent a great deal of time together, all in a room, hearing the creator's opinion and the animator's opinion, and then the actors had their opinion.
Is there a director or a producer that's the go-between?
Yeah. Terry Klassen usually is the guy talking to us in the studio, and then the other directors are also sitting there.
Uncle Terry.
Uncle Terry.
Uncle Terry.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What does it take to become a voice actor or voice actress?
It takes courage.
It takes not giving up.
Yeah.
It takes creativity.
Thick skin.
Luck.
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 Like what kind of luck?
Good luck.
You know, I said I said this a lot yesterday in the 2 panels I did yesterday. If this is something you want to pursue, and I think one of the other actresses, I can't remember who said it, but it was a brilliant line, and I'm stealing it, and I'll quote you later. She said, "Voice is the adjective to the word actor." I think it was Maggie, maybe. And so acting, whether you voice act or you theater or you sing or you musical, you need to know what it means to be an actor. So that's the basic, that's the first step. And if you want to go do that, diversify, go throw a bunch of stuff at the wall, see what sticks. And if you're good at it, they'll find you. Believe you me, they will find you. But if it's what you want to do, then go for it. Don't stop.
Thank you.
How you doing? My name is Stephen Porter.
Hi, Stephen.
Hey, I have a question. My main question would be for in your day of work, when you guys do the talking and stuff like that, do you guys work together? Do you see face to face, or is it a studio where you're closed in and then you get the other people's perspective?
Well, usually when we're all available, we all go in and we stand around a room, and we go line by line. Usually pick like a scene and go through it. It gets a little crazy, you can imagine we're all insane in our own ways. But, it works out, but...
The great thing about this type of animation, which is prelay, is we're usually, unless some of us are on another project or away on location, we're all together in the room. And it's just, we read it out loud, and it's probably as fun as you think it would be in your head. It is that fun.
We're talking in different voices all the time, and then we have voice-offs, and I try to do her voice, and I try to do her voice too, and they throw things at me.
Hello, Peter. How are you doing today?
Yeah, and inappropriate accents, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes. Oh my God,
this is very good.
And then Uncle Terry goes, okay, can we get back to the script, please?
Yes.
That's what it's like.
And lastly, when you do the voice acting, when you guys are doing do you guys see what's going on behind the screen, or is it just on paper?
They animate to our voice. So, we have our drawings of what our character looks like. But
sometimes,
but they're, for the most part, we record, and then it goes off, and whatever we put in there is what they draw.
So you don't see the final stuff until
when you see it.
Until when you see it, or if we have to go in and fix a line or something. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Guy Pereira from South Florida. For the voices, for you voice actors who have different characters, how do you distinguish from one character from another? Because we can tell you won't really get into the character. So how do you keep Pinkie Pie separate from Fluttershy, Celestia from Cheery?
Well, it's all about, where it is in your mouth, that kind of position, the structure of where the sound's coming out. But it's also, for me, it's a lot about attitude between Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. Pinkie Pie's really fast and high, and it's her energy, right? And then with Fluttershy, I just, I pull it back, and I just think, subdued and shy. So, it is like the technical aspect, but it's also the acting. What a boring answer. But it's the attitude.
I had a question. I had a question for Nicole.
Sure.
There's this series on the web. It's called Bronies React To, and they mentioned something that nobody else really mentioned. It was in the season 3 premiere. You said, as Celestia, to Luna, performing this task will prepare her, or something like that. I forget the exact quote, but...
So do I, but keep going.
But, what was that for? Was it for the newest episode, or...?
I think I know what you're talking about, and all will be revealed as you watch the season. We'll leave it at that.
They're going somewhere with it.
Yeah. Thank you for your question.
Hello there.
Hello.
I'm Michelle.
Hello.
First off, I'd like to say that I'm glad to finally meet you because we have a friend in common. It's a certain man who happens to be deathly afraid of head massagers.
Yes.
I'm just curious, how did the collaborations with this beloved Mr. Stein begin?
We were contacted. Mike Bernstein here introduced us to him. Mike's like, I'm not here. But we did something called 80s Week on Everfree. Well, now it's Everfree Network, previously called Everfree Radio. And we were looking, to do some collaborations with some fan musicians. And he was recommended to us. And we started working with him. And we did Wanted Dead or Alive and Boy from New York City. And then he worked with us on our future album. And also the Christmas album. And yeah, so it turned out to be a very, very good, opportunity to connect with the fans through, the fan musicians and such. So it was great.
Hello, all of you.
Hello again.
Hello. Yes, Adrian Santos, aka Great Dragon, and yada 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 la la la. Yeah, I said that.
Your question?
This is for Nicole. Didn't you say you were going to take me out from the first day after I did my best to talk real fast and go to high pitch, and I didn't like that? I couldn't sleep.
That was great. Did I say I'd take you out? Yeah, I think take you out in terms of I may have to remove you from the face of the planet because you were doing the voice too well, and that you may take away one of our jobs. That was the take you out reference, but now that I've brought it up here, of course not, because then I'd go to jail, right? Because I've just admitted to a felony. So that one, not going to do that now, and I'm leaving today anyway, but I'll see you again. Thank you for your fantastic vocalization.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hello, I know we've already talked about the background ponies, but I was wondering, do you have a favorite, and if so, which one that is?
Well, I think my favorite of my own background ponies is Rarity's father, who I understand is named Magnum now, which I like.
I think this qualifies as a background pony. What is the name of Rarity's rock? The giant rock that she thinks is a diamond? I mean, come on. I mean, such good acting skills. I mean, that rock just expressed so much emotion. Such depth. And I was so inspired by its performance. I think. What do you think? Yeah, right? See what I'm saying?
Moved.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like Octavia.
Got nothing.
Yeah. Who's your favorite?
Mine? I like Dr. Hooves.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Fun question.
Who are you?
Michael.
From?
Hi, Michael.
Here, South Florida.
All right, cool. Hi, Michael.
Good enough.
Yes. With all your army of bronies, do you plan for world domination?
Yes. I mean, sorry, no. I mean, no.
yeah.
No.
Officially, no.
What?
Yeah.
What? Guys, code purple.
I don't know what actor does not plan for world domination. And the fact that, as you're saying, we now have an army of bronies, well.
Give us time. Give us time.
Oh, one final thing for Nicole Oliver.
Yeah.
Luna's best pony.
And you know what, my darling, you are entitled to your opinion. And I'm glad that you have one. Obviously, I've taught you well.
Hi, my name is Rafael from South Florida.
Hi.
One question I want to ask: when you're in the studio and there's extra characters, do you guys play the extra characters, and do you know which extras you're gonna play? Because
there's a character named Bonbon who, for some reason, has 5 lines, I think, throughout the entire show, and each one is voiced in a completely different way.
See, this is why I love you, because now I know that. I did not know that beforehand. When we go into the studio, if there's extra characters, imagine those extra characters like a big bowl of spaghetti. They get thrown against a wall, and whatever one sticks to you on the way is kind of the one you do. I mean, it's like that.
Producers come out and they just have a sheet of the characters that might be in this episode, and they just, say, okay, Kathy, you're this, Andrea, you're this, Peter, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Any man pony, Peter,
much,
man pony.
Me or Andrew Francis or Lee Tokar. That's it.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Whichever of us is
You
for
each
that.
have at least 2 major ponies that you play, right?
Yeah.
About how many minor ponies do you think you cover in a particular episode or set episodes?
I did 5 one time. I can't tell you their names. I don't even remember the episode, but yeah. But it could just be a laugh or a giggle or a bunch of girls walking by and a hi and an old woman pony or a snotty pony or.
And we all do. We do like all the groups too.
Yeah, that's all us too.
It's like, oh, we got to get everyone, and it's a big crowd in Canterlot, and they're really fancy sounding.
There's something
It goes
called
like this. It
voice
sounds like
wallow.
this. It's
Ready?
okay. We have fancy ponies and they're oohing and awing over the
Okay,
princess.
we'll do it. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Princess! Look at your dress.
That's what we do.
Oh, I love you guys. I really do. Hi, I'm Sebastian from Miami, Florida.
Hi,
Pleasure to
Sebastian.
meet you. I have 2 questions you put in mind. One for Pinkie Pie and one for our ruler, Princess Celestia.
See? Huh?
Michael.
Better approval rating than Obama. But anyway, moving on. For Pinkie Pie, does Isaac Newton know that you're violating his laws?
Yeah, I think he knows, and I dropped the apple on his head just in case.
Oh, fine by me. I hated science class. Fine. And for you, Princess.
Yes?
From the first episode, we learned that your sister was banished to the moon. Since then, a lot of your subjects seem to believe that you banished nearly everything to the moon. Which is why I wanted to ask, what else besides your sister have you banished to the moon, out of curiosity?
Actually, Princess Celestia, I own the moon. I own the land rights. So I'm currently developing, along with some condo developers from Miami, a nice retirement village.
Nice. Is it possible for investment?
It may be. Stay tuned.
Quick question to, Princess, more like a request. A little closer? A little closer? That good?
Yeah.
That good? Okay. Anyways, to Princess Celestia, could you say this one line? Do you like bananas?
Oh, my darling, you just won't give up with that. No, I like apples.
So anyway, we all know about the great bronies here, right? Yeah. All right, but all right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what keeps happening up here. Somebody says closer, and the person goes, I want the mic right bumping almost into your chin, okay? It's an antiseptic foam rubber. You don't have to worry about catching anybody's cold.
All right. So anyway,
There we go. There we go.
we know about everyone here and how great the show is, right? However, as most of us are aware, there's a darker side to the fandom which we know pretty well. To Mrs. Oliver and Miss Libman.
Great.
All right, so I'm pretty sure you're aware of Princess Celestia being portrayed as a tyrant, an internet troll, and God forbid, a molester. And Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy on occasion.
No.
I'm canceling this question.
So I'm going to let you know from where I stand, the darker side of the fandom is not part of what I will talk about. It's not part of what the show's about. If you choose to do that, that's your choice. It's not why we're here, not why I'm here anyway. So my name is Nicole Oliver. I voice Princess Celestia. I voice Cheerly, and I'm really glad you all like the show. And I'm glad that it's helped a lot of people and you all have fun with it. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, is this good? Okay. This is a question for all of you.
if you could voice one character other than the character you voice now, who would it be?
I'd like to try to do Fluttershy. Maybe it'd be kind of fun. Sounds like, no?
That's a little too good.
Well, there. Yeah, you guys go settle it in that.
We'll be in the
I think I'm really well suited to play Big Macintosh. I don't know why I wasn't cast as
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Pretty good.
Hey, I get the piggy packers. I can do that too. Yeah, let's just switch.
Nope.
I was gonna say Big Mac too. I mean, or like Granny Smith, because that was hilarious when I got to do the Granny Smith voice. And which episode was it? You guys would know. Which episode does Apple Bloom not want to go to the bring your family to work the school day? Family Appreciation Day. Thank you. And so, the three Cutie Mark Crusaders are controlling Granny Smith with the glasses that are open. And so Tabitha does such a great job of all those crazy voices. And it was really fun to do. It's like, oh, dearie, no, I can't cool today. I got my teeth stuck in my apple cider breakfast.
This one goes to Andrea Libman. How good are you at making cupcakes?
Real good.
Thank you.
How often when you're shopping or just doing your own thing, how often do people walk up to you and say, hey, you're the voice of someone?
For
Almost
me,
never.
Never.
I do a lot of on-camera work, so I either get, hey, didn't we go to high school together? Which the answer is no. It does happen from time to time, and when people do say hello, and then it's a really flattering thing. We stop and we have a conversation. But to have a conversation, I need to know your name. What's your name?
The thing my name is Habib.
And where are you from?
From here, Florida.
Nice to meet you, Habib.
I like your face paint.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Hey again, you guys. I was wondering, for each of you individually, for how much longer would you be okay with not only doing the show, but also attending these cons? Because whenever I think about how much longer the show's gonna continue going, I kind of try to put myself in each of your guys' position, and I think to myself, there's only so many cons and so many panels and so many questions that I get asked over and over again before it kind of loses its novelty. So I was kind of wondering.
Some fandom as special as this, I don't think it can just die down. I think that everyone has formed friendships with other fans, and come together as one. And I think that everyone is very passionate about the show, and it's not just about the show; it's what's behind the show.
Oh, yeah.
The moral that comes with it, and. I don't think, we love attending. I mean, I speak for myself, but I think that, we all love attending these cons.
As long as the invitations are offered, if we can make it work with our lives and our schedules and our families, then it's a real honor to come to something like this and get to meet everybody. It's a treat.
That's great.
Yep, I'll keep coming as long as I keep getting asked, and keep working as long as I keep getting hired. So
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. It's great fun.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello, I'm Ash from the Miami area. My question would be more of an in the studio question. I know these probably do happen a lot. If you can remember any, what would you say are your favorite flubs while recording?
You, this one right here. I need a curtain. We do another show together. We work on Littlest Pet Shop, and our mics are side by side. I can't look at him. I bust a gut every time. I flub takes, but I think doing the schmoopy doopy hoopy manoopity that was crazy.
And we were opposite each other when we did
so
the
we had
schmoopy,
to
so we
look
were
at
looking
each
at each
other.
other.
I was like, stop looking at me. I'm not gonna get through this. That was my favorite.
I have to concur. In Littlest Pet Shop, we actually have Jocelyn Lowen standing between us. Jocelyn does this to me. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think it gets really crazy when Tabitha St. Germain brings out those cookies, brings out the ginger snap.
Tabitha, who plays Rarity on the show,
Yep.
is also she keeps us fed every session. She comes with a bundt cake or cookies. Just
Or
what you
both.
need to give actors: sugary
Or
cookies.
more.
So it's like woo after that.
Especially Claire Corlett, who voices Sweetie Belle. She can get pretty crazy, She's she gets a little round out when she has sugar. So it's quite entertaining, actually. It's pretty funny. She goes,
Hello, my name is Roberto Garcia. I'm from Hollywood, Florida. I'd just like to say you guys are good voice actors. My friend in the trench coat right there, he's a big fan of your show. But this is simply out of curiosity. What gave you guys the idea to become voice actors for My Little Pony? I just want to know.
Well, I don't think any of us particularly had an idea to become an actor for My Little Pony. We were all just actors.
Well, I did actually.
You did, yeah. I'm not talking about you. For me, I got an audition call. Come down to the studio and read these lines, and if you get the job, you get to stay and do the session. And I did, and I'm lucky. So it's the good luck we were talking about earlier.
Did you audition and work the same day?
Yeah.
In my case,
Yep.
there was, I've been acting for 22 years, and there's cartoon show was coming up, and there was a bunch of characters, and I read for the initial audition session. I read for Twilight, Celestia, Fluttershy, Rarity. I think I read for all the 7 girls, because it's really rare as a female in the business, let alone a female voice actor, to have a show with this many women characters. Usually the shows are a bunch of guys and 1 or 2 women. And there's a lot of talented females in the business, but not as many opportunities as there are for the men. So, and then these characters were what they said, hey, we'd like you to do this, and that's how it came along.
Do you remember at this point when you auditioned for all those other roles?
Yep.
You've been mimicking Andrea's Fluttershy, but what was your Fluttershy before you heard anything?
It wasn't that far off. They
Were any of the others like, wow, this is what Mac could have sounded like? Or?
Well, we all, the bunch of us who are working together, we've all been doing it for a really long time, and it was really great when we walked in for the first record and saw each other, because there's all of a sudden that comfort in the room you can't fake, right? That chemistry, because we've worked together on other shows. You audition for a bunch of them, you get a call that you're on hold for 3 or 4 characters. You go for a callback, they start thinking, the producers have a sound in mind or a character in mind, and you kind of tweak it from there, and then it's really about, okay, who do they see on what else can that person do, how versatile can they be? There's a whole bunch of other stuff. As an actor, really isn't about creativity, it's all business. That you need to be a business person, but it's not your concern, so.
Yeah, Peter, did you have any characters, even like Mac or Dr. Sable, where they took your third idea and we could hear the first 2?
Oh, yeah. A lot of the times you get the character when you arrive in the studio. I come in to do Nope, and they say, oh, we also have this other thing for you to do. What do you have in mind for that? And this is the first time you've ever looked at the script or the character. I don't remember what, I think Dr. Stable, for instance, was one of those characters where they just said, make him doctorly. Okay, does it sound something like this? And they're like, yeah, push it a little further this way or a little further that way. They just kind of move it around and manipulate it until they get something that they like.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Andrew from Sunrise, Florida.
Hello.
Well, one of my favorite things to come out of the fandom is called Friendship is Dragons, which is it takes the episodes of the show but retells them as if they were sessions of Dungeons and Dragons. So I was wondering, do any of you have experience playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Long time ago, back when the Earth was flat, I played it. I had the board game, the computerized board game as well. Yeah, I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I played my share of Dungeons and Dragons in my time, yeah.
Thank you.
It's nice to know you're nerds like us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Armando from Puerto Rico.
Hi, Armando.
I was just wondering, out of all the gifts you've gotten from your fans, which ones are your favorite?
Sorry,
We've gotten some pretty. Oh, the question
Careful
was.
how you answer, because you'll get 10 more today.
The question was, out of all the gifts you've gotten from your fans, what's your favorite?
Oh.
We've gotten some pretty amazing stuff.
Insane.
Nicole really liked that shoebox full of $100 bills.
I did. Yeah.
She got that once, and that became her favorite fan.
Actually, I don't mean to be sappy, but I think one of the things I love about the fandom is there's a lot of charities attached to it. So I really like when, as opposed to giving me a gift, you donate to the charity that would help out kids with cancer or things like that. So that's my plea. But I mean, the things that I've gotten from everyone are all special. They're in my office, and it's amazing. The talent out there is incredible.
Well, now I can't say that I want shoes.
Shoes and a donation to charity.
Charity,
please.
yeah, there you go.
There's got to be a shoe charity, right?
Yeah, it's called Nicole Oliver's Closet.
If only we were the same size. Curses.
I got a Big Mac made out of cardboard and duct tape about this tall, which I have at home. I had to fold it to pack it, unfortunately, but that is probably the weirdest, awesomest thing that I have.
I don't want to discriminate any artists.
Everything is
like,
fantastic.
I think everything is insane. I mean, I've got amazing like sculptures and wooden carvings and hats and hoof warmers and capes and shirts and all this cutie mark crusaders. And I just want to find like a giant brick wall, and I have a stack. And I want to hang up as much as I possibly can, but I would not be able to fit it in my office. I have a stack about this big, this big in my office, and I have a cupboard dedicated to it. And I just want to find a giant brick wall, and I want to tape every single little piece of paper, and just do a giant collage, because I want to make sure that every single person feels like they have contributed to it. And that's what's very special to me.
And then charge admission.
Yes.
And
donate it to charity.
Donate it to charity.
And then buy shoes.
Buy shoes for Andrea.
Buy shoes for Andrea.
Buy shoes for Andrea.
The end.
The end.
This isn't a question, but it's something to share.
Okay.
I know I gave all of you art from the past panels. I'm sorry, Nicole. I did got you one piece of art, but I'm all out of ink in the printer.
It's okay.
But this is the first work I done for this convention for all of you.
Oh, okay.
It was the famous Human My Little Pony panel pic done by John Freeman from DeviantArt.
Oh, come here. Let's see.
It's video.
Come up here. Hold it. Oh dear.
All right, is that it?
Yeah, sorry. Also, I have a request for the said artwork. Is it all right if you could portray each of your characters one at a time, acting out from the pic, or what is like if your said character would have been taking place in this panel?
Oh, no.
Okay.
That takes up more time than we've got.
Yeah, there's a whole line behind you, love. Thank you so much for the drawing.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Nathan, local. I have a question. We all know our favorite pony, Derpy, and how, unfortunately, after she was giving a speaking role, it went to hell. And I like the idea of her being like a Where's Waldo type thing in every episode where he showed up. But how come in season 3 she hasn't showed up again?
Don't know.
Yeah, we don't have those answers.
We don't have those answers.
I expected,
Sorry.
don't write the script. So.
Yeah, no.
Well, she's just not in the scripts, so that's why.
Well, that's a fan creation.
Hi, my name is Anna Marie.
Hi, Anna Marie. Fantastic costume.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I wanted to come up and ask Andrea,
how I can be more assertive, even outside of cosplay.
You just have to be really brave and just do your best and be more assertive.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Andrea, you've done a bunch of these conventions, right?
A few.
Are you finding that Fluttershy is like really a hero to shy kids?
Yeah, Fluttershy is super duper popular. I feel like it's changing because it was always Pinkie Pie before, but now it's more and more and more Fluttershy.
It just took those kids longer to get out of the house and to come to the convention.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad they did.
But we've seen like a dozen of them around here today, and they really are the quietest, timidest kids.
And it's great because then they're all saying Fluttershy is a huge inspiration for me. I can relate to her, and I see her on the show, and she gives me the courage to maybe do something I wouldn't have done before. So that's pretty awesome.
What's up, guys? My name's Fernando.
Hi, Fernando.
Hi. And I have a question for Andrea. My friend Sophie really loves Pinkie Pie, and she couldn't come out today, so I was wondering if you could give her a shout out.
Hi, Sophie! It's Pinkie Pie! Wish you were here right now, but you're not. But we're still gonna have a party.
I hate to film it. Hold on.
That's
And if you tune into Everfree, they caught the entire thing.
They got
for
it
you.
over there on Everfree Network. Can we download it?
Talk to him after the show.
Hello.
Hi.
I am Gavin. I am from Fort Myers, Florida.
Hi, Gavin.
Have you ever lost your voice during work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great question. That is a great question.
Stay right there, Gavin.
Have you ever lost
How
your
old are you,
voice?
Gavin?
I am 10.
The 10-year-old came up with the coolest and loudest question.
Yeah.
You have all been challenged.
I have not on this show. Sometimes it depends on characters we're playing. If they're really,
You're talking down here. There's a show where sometimes you do these kind of voices. It's all in your throat. Try doing that for 20 minutes, let alone 4 hours.
and you sound like that by the end of the day. So, or if you're really, really high, sometimes you've lost your voice.
Yeah, I don't usually lose it from going too high, but when doing anime, and there's a lot of action and fighting and screaming and crying, that'll do it.
Oh yeah, I mean like the thing with voiceover is that you have to exaggerate, especially like physical things, because it's not like film and TV where they can see you do it. You have to hear it.
Hey, do you want to do a fight? We'll do a fight.
Let's do a fight.
Okay,
so
ready?
Here we go.
Okay, so 4 people in a bar fighting in 3, 2, 1.
And scene.
And scene.
Gavin, coolest question yet.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
I'm from South Florida, and I'm a big fan of the music. And I was just wondering, I don't know if you guys are at liberty to talk about this or not, but have you guys heard anything about there maybe being like an album or something of the music?
No, I've heard nothing.
No, heard nothing about that.
That'd be cool, though.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Thanks.
Thank you.
What was the 80s week? You sound like you're recording other songs?
Well, that's my personal music. That's not related to MLP.
Where can we get that?
Well, you can find it at my website, michellecreber.com, and also iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, and you can order hard copy, signed hard copy, and digital downloads. So, yeah, check it out.
And my collection of operettas is coming out soon, and no, it's not.
Wait,
I'm
Peter,
lying.
you should know.
It's a lie.
No, come on, ready? Let's do a duet. Ready? Let's go. Ready?
Okay.
All right.
You know, that sounds a lot like the fight we just did.
It's great, yeah.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm from Tennessee, and this one goes to Pinkie. How did you feel like when you sung "She's an Evil Enchantress" for the first time?
Well, I felt great. She's an evil enchantress. She does evil dances.
Hello?
Hello.
This is for you. I know at Carolina Gardens you took a counter, but how many times at this convention have you said, Schmoop doo?
I haven't been keeping track exactly, but I think it's only 2 or 3.
Can we get a third?
You bet. Or a third or a fourth?
Schmoop doo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to go all day with this, but we have a schedule we have to keep. You guys are doing some autograph sessions later on?
So we are going right from here to, we'll be signing. Peter and I will be leaving your fair state 2 o'clock today, 1:30, 2 o'clock today. So if you want to come see us or get an autograph at short time, Andrea and Michelle will be at the tables till about
Latest, like 5.
later this
45.
afternoon or something.
Yeah.
But we're gonna
depends.
say thank you.
So we're going to call this to a close, and if you want your My Little Pony autographs, go line up now.
Thank
we
you
call
for
it a
your
walking
question.
ovation.
I love
a
that.
round of
Thank you,
applause to the
everybody.
ponies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be over there.
What? I think all of them are going over for autographs.